Every Siege player thinks they're good until they realize where they actually stand. There are 7 levels of players and 99% of you are stuck somewhere in the middle. I've been playing this game for over 10 years. I've seen every type of player, from the rookies who can't find the bomb site to the ones who make the entire lobby feel hopeless. So today, I'm going to show you all 7 levels of Siege players and where you really stand. Because once you know your level, you'll finally know how to climb out of it. We all started here. You're running around with Recruit, shooting your own teammates by accident, and wondering why everyone's crouch walking like it's a horror game. These players aren't bad, they're just blind to what's actually happening around them. They think kills matter more than positioning. They peek everything, they never drone. But here's the truth. Everyone starts blind. The difference is whether you stay blind to what you're doing. I remember my first time playing Siege. I originally came from Call of Duty and I was pretty good at that game. I loaded into my first casual match and ran in the building thinking I was just some prodigy who was gonna kill everybody. Long story short, I ran in the building and died 2 or 3 times. I quit the game and uninstalled it and didn't play it again for another 6 months. I wasn't even mad, I kind of just sat there thinking, what the kind of game did I just buy? And that's the first step, realizing the game's not what you thought it was. These are the players that play for fun, but think they're improving just because they play a lot. They know the maps a little, they know a few operators, they're good at some gunfights, but everything's pretty inconsistent. They'll go 10-2 in one match and bottom frag the next, and they never know why. They don't drone, they don't pre-place anything, they don't care who's flanking, they literally just vibe out and play. And if this is you, don't be mad. We've all been there. You've got potential, but no discipline. You play Siege like Call of Duty like I did when I started, and Siege will punish you for that every single time. This is where the obsession begins. You start watching tutorials, copying pro strats, and memorizing recoil patterns. You care about your rank now, and every single loss feels personal. You start solo queuing at midnight, sweating in gold, blaming your teammates when you lose, but deep down, you know it's not just them. This level of Siege teaches you humility, because Siege doesn't care how many clips you watch. If you can't adapt, you will always stay stuck. Every grinder learns this. Mechanical skill gets you attention, but game sense gets you wins every time. This is the first real breakthrough. You start seeing the game differently, not as rounds, but as patterns. You notice where people push from, when to flank, and when to hold and wait for them to walk in your crosshair. You're the one leading your team saying, yo, let's rotate here, let's open this wall, let's coordinate this utility, hold site, I'll drone. The strategist understands Siege is a mind game and finally starts playing chess instead of checkers. This jump from level 3 to level 4 is a huge progression for most players. And it has nothing to do with mechanics, it's all mental and how much you care about the game. Now you've got both sides. You take gunfights you know you'll win, not the ones you hope to. You pre-fire everything, you drone your own push, you make space for the team. I remember when I hit this level. I wasn't chasing clips anymore, I was chasing consistency. Every round felt calculated. This is when Siege starts to slow down. You see openings before they happen, but you're still missing one thing: emotional control. Now this is where the good separates from the great. You analyze your mistakes, you rewatch your VODs, you actually learn from losses. Most players get tilted and quit for the night. You ask, what could I have done better? You continue to get on the game, you continue to grind, you continue to look at your mistakes, and you continue to improve. You play the long game. You value improvement over ego every single time. These players at level 6 have patience, adaptability, and 0 excuses. Their goal isn't to win today, it's to be unstoppable tomorrow. You've hit the final level, not because you're perfect, but because you learn to stay composed when everything goes wrong. When your team's throwing, you stay calm. When you're 0-2, you reset. You don't chase kills, you chase control. This is the player that makes everyone around them better. They don't rage, they don't tilt, they adapt. You can't break them because they've already broken their ego. This level isn't about rank, it's about mastery of the game, your emotions, and yourself. Because in Siege, skill gets you wins, but mindset gets you longevity. So after watching this, ask yourself, what level are you really at right now in Siege? And more importantly, what's stopping you from getting to that next level? If you enjoyed this at all, like this video and subscribe to my channel. Let me know down in the comments what level you guys are at and what you need to get to the next one. Make sure you hit that notification bell to stay updated on my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.